Pay attention. The ferry leaves at 10 a.m. Roads are busy.
Great.
Dad, pack the boot.
Yeah.
Rosie, got your teddy?
Uh-huh.
Honey, how's the car?
Windows clean, car wax
I meant the tyres.
Oh, sorted them at Quick Fit last week.
Brilliant.
Planning the perfect getaway this summer? Make sure your tyres are up for the job. Book today at quickfit.com or your local centre. Quick Fit. Drive away happy every time.
Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
A General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the General Hospital recap of September 8th through 11th, but there wasn't an episode on.
Right, there wasn't a new episode.
No.
I heard it was a rerun of Violet's birthday, but I did not watch or confirm. That was just what somewhere on the internet I saw.
I was like, okay, it's a holiday. I was surprised that they didn't have a new one just because we are, quote, behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, whatever.
Friday's episode was such a Friday's episode that they probably didn't want to try to pull it back.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't end up with such a Friday episode. That makes sense to everyone who knows what Friday episodes are.
Exactly.
So where are you starting?
Well, so the first thing is I immediately corrected myself because when Olivia and Robert got to the WSB and he's like, I'm going to go talk to Agent Wagner, I wrote huge, Agent Wagner, ! And then said, oh, wait, Frisco's last name is Jones, played by Jack Wagner.
Yes.
So I disappointed myself.
I'm sorry that you did that because that was probably a very exciting moment if you thought you were going to see Frisco.
But
yeah.
Do you get how I got there? I was like, heck yeah, Wagner. And I was like, no, it's Frisco Jones.
I'm sorry for your disappointment. I would have loved to have seen Frisco.
It only makes sense.
I agree.
What about you?
I wrote Dante got a room upgrade.
Was it a different room?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it had plants in it.
And it had like a bigger bed that was coming out of the wall this way instead of this way. You can't see my hand motions.
I think she was doing horizontal versus vertical on the screen, maybe.
And there was a little bit of room to move. In that first room, there was like barely enough room for him and his little desk. But this one was bigger.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now he's doing the work.
He
gets the
you get a nicer
positive
room
reinforcement.
Do the work. So, yeah, that was the first thing I wrote. I don't know. Do you want to write from there? Just stick with storylines?
Yeah.
That way? So, poor Olivia.
Oh, my gosh.
That was amazing.
I don't even want to talk about it because I'm worried I'm going to cry. Like, that was... Did you even tear up a little bit?
I did not. I'm sorry.
That was heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking.
How did he not open the door?
I don't know how. I would have opened the door. Definitely.
Or at least say, Mom, okay.
Right. I can't talk right now as soon as I can. Something.
Right.
Give her something.
Like, I love you. I don't trust to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And when she's like, my love's stronger than PTSD, I'm like,
that was very sweet.
Because she was acknowledging, like, yeah, you are here for a reason, but.
Right. It wasn't her a couple months ago when she was just like, just come back. That's all I care about. She was acknowledging that he has some work to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like he should have said something to her.
Yeah. That was just so hard, though.
That was a really good scene, though.
Amazing. And actually, we posted a couple screen grabs on, well, no, it was just one screen grab of when they were on opposite sides of the door. I love how they filmed that. I loved it, which was probably needed because of COVID, but
true.
Loved how they did it. I hope that they just had it planned that way to begin with. And a lot of people were like, that was heart-wrenching, so sad, gutted, broke my heart. You know, there's nothing like a mother's love. Just, yeah, everyone. It was great.
That was a great scene.
I'm a little disappointed that Robert was actually going to miss the memorial. I understand why, because he's like, she's not there. I can't even say
right.
goodbye.
And in his heart, he doesn't feel like, even before he got the phone call, in his heart, he didn't feel like she was gone.
Right.
So,
right.
I don't know that you'd actually get any closure from a memorial service then.
That's true.
But I like that Olivia said, yes, we are going. I will be there for you. We're doing this.
I feel like if you went missing,
you would go to my memorial?
I would still go to your memorial, even if I thought you were alive.
That's so nice of you.
I mean, we're not as close as Robert and Holly, but
I'm glad to hear that you would go.
But you know what I mean? Like, but I do understand, like, if it's too hard, because everyone has to deal with that stuff in their own way.
I think it depends on your relationship too. In a way, it's out of respect for the other person, but
Yeah.
Holly wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, that's true. So Holly's alive.
Yes. That was definitely her voice.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely her voice.
Totally.
They didn't even try to pretend like maybe it wasn't. Olivia's like, well, maybe you just heard it. I'm like, no, Olivia. I heard the phone call.
So Emma Samms is going to come back.
Yay. That makes me excited for that whole group of storyline.
Yes.
I know I've said 100 times that Holly's not my favorite character, but for this storyline, that is absolutely needed to show Robert back in his heyday of WSB work.
I feel like when we talked about her, though, I feel like you appreciated her. And
yes.
her, because you didn't understand, and I didn't understand it either, the Robert and Holly relationship.
Right.
But watching them, I love that they did the old.
Yes. That was cute.
Which means that it's definitely going to be Emma Samms coming back.
Right,
and
because
not.
they couldn't use somebody. Well, I would hope so. Yeah. I wouldn't want. No.
There's
we've
talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Certain characters you cannot use someone else, and she is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. She is Holly. Absolutely.
Yay.
Yay, except for Olivia said, I'm going with you, which I wanted her to go. In fact, that was my note. Where did I put it? Robert called from Holly. Olivia can have an adventure with Robert. So she's going to go adventure with him. Or is that where they're going to end up hooking up and then he's going to find Holly? Or is the fact that they're looking for Holly going to keep him from hooking up with her? I think
that's more realistic.
There's a little chemistry there.
Oh, there totally is. And the WSB guy was like, he must really love you.
Yeah.
But then Olivia straight up told Robert that. I think that they're both going to, it's like we talked about last week, it's an emotional affair.
Yeah.
I really don't think they're physically going to act on it unless when they go back, Ned didn't learn from, oh my gosh, who did he have that conversation with? Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonny was like,
so weird, but go ahead.
It was odd, but I understood it because Ned went to let him know. And he's like, yeah, I understand why she went. That makes sense. So.
Yeah, but see, I feel like that's still a weird, I don't know. Having an older son, I have this conversation all the time with different people about that's the father of my child and what is more than that. And if Olivia wanted Sonny to know, I feel like she would have told him. Or she didn't tell him out of respect for the fact
what's going on with Mike.
Everything going on with Mike.
Yeah.
So why is Ned going to tell him? And Ned even said, Olivia didn't say anything to you because you have a lot going on. Right. She didn't say anything, so shut up.
Okay. No, I totally get that. I hadn't really thought about.
And there's not anything that Sonny can do about it one way or the other. It's not like he can fly to the WSB headquarters and get in. Right. So he didn't need to know about it right now. You're just. Did
Sonny ask where Olivia was? Is that how the conversation got started?
But Ned purposely went there to tell him.
Okay. So it's not like they just ran into each other and he said something about Olivia and he's like, okay, listen, she wasn't going to tell you because of everything going on, but.
Right. No. He went with the
intention to tell. Okay.
So yeah, that was not his place.
No. I get that.
So. The conversation that came off of that hopefully had him wake up so that he's not going to be dumb whenever she comes home. But I felt like it was inappropriate that he went there.
But I also think that Holly being alive is Robert's not going to let anything happen. I mean, I think that we're good right now with where things are with the.
I thought they were going to get a little more tempted before we found out that Holly came back. So it was going to be a little more complicated.
Yeah.
A little more soapy.
I don't know. I feel like I can't see Olivia cheating. Like that's.
Ned's been really awful. I'm not saying she should be cheating. I'm just saying Ned's been really awful. If there was a time she was going to cheat, now
would be the time. Yes.
That's, I guess, the point.
Yes. Speaking of cheating.
Go ahead.
What? Okay, first of all, how they filmed the kisses was creative.
It was creative, but it was still so obvious that there was
Roger was like, that was awkward. Yeah. I mean, that was like a high school boy or a middle school boy going in for his first kiss. Yes. I'm sorry. It was, turn your head the whole other way.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
They should have done it from the reverse and had him pull her towards him.
Right, and then pan out before you actually saw it,
Right.
because when they came back to it, Ava, like, fixed her lipstick.
Right.
So that would have gave you the illusion that they did kiss without.
Well, because Nicholas is taller than Elizabeth, so
Right.
they did. That was They should have been filming from behind the taller person.
Yep.
But Franco's the one that initiated the kiss.
But he had already talked to Elizabeth about it.
But that's the thing, though, is that if Elizabeth and Franco are testing them to see, okay, are they really trying to sabotage our marriage? Franco initiating it could give Ava the wrong impression, even if she I don't feel like Ava's been trying to break them up. She hasn't been. Nicholas has been.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But Franco initiating it could, especially in her vulnerability with...
But I think they wanted two different things. I think Nicholas is trying to break up Liz's marriage because he wants both sides of it. He wants Franco to then hook up with Ava, and then he wants to get Elizabeth. But from Ava's side, she doesn't want to break up their marriage, and she's not trying to cheat because then she loses out on everything. It was Franco wanted her to admit that there was money involved and what was going on. So I think that's why he initiated it.
Okay.
He needed her to come clean and say,
I just don't want
I can't
to
do this with you because of this, this, and this. And she even said, I don't want to do that to Elizabeth.
Right.
So
well, that's exactly it, though. So, like, I hope that he's not going to be like, yeah, she was fine with me kissing her. Well,
no, he needs to be honest with what happened whenever they rehash it. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So who do you think was taking the pictures?
I don't know.
I was going with Spencer for a second. And some people were like, but they were taken at the same time. And it's like, but were they? We saw them taken at the same time. Doesn't mean that they...
Right. The day plays out however they want it to.
I love that Franco is calling out Nicholas, though, with well, Liz said that she ran into you, so what are you telling me that you haven't seen her?
Yeah.
Jerk.
No, I feel bad for Liz in this case, which never happens, because she really wanted Nicholas to say, no, fix your marriage, you're happy, your boys are happy, and whatever.
Right.
And he was all about himself, like always.
Yeah.
I don't know who's taking the pictures, though. I felt like it could have been Spencer taking the one of Ava, because he wants that to all fall apart.
Right.
But I don't think that then he'd be taking the one of Nicholas, because why would you want evidence of that?
Right.
So I don't know.
I don't know either. That's where I was like, but it's not, because why would...
Yeah, I think it's going to be two different people. Whether they were hired or not, I think it's going to be two different people. Like hired by Elizabeth and Franco.
Yeah. But what would the purpose of capturing both of them be?
Maybe then it's like a 50, excuse me, like a 50-50 split. We both cheated, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that there's a legal whatever for that, but maybe that's what they're hoping is, well, you can't take me to court for all of it because you cheated, then I would get all of it. So maybe now we can just negotiate 50-50 and walk away and quit doing this back and forth crap.
I just wish that they had actually, because what was it, a couple weeks ago when they were looking at each other? It's like, yes, please remember that before Nicholas died, there was a spark there. There was, and we wanted Nicholas and Ava to be together.
Right. Even Franco said it. Go make your husband fall in love with you.
Right. And they really had the opportunity for that to happen.
Yeah.
So I swear,
I would be
if Liz and Franco wind up getting divorced, I'm going to be so not happy.
No. That's not fair to those kids.
No.
It's really not. And I know the General Hospital doesn't care about that, but that has been the one couple that, like we've said before, tries to keep it like normal people.
Right.
Even though their money troubles came up abruptly and then were fixed instantly, you still saw the little bit of a struggle, and they argue about work schedules and can you pick up this kid and blah, 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 blah. So to break them up after letting all three of her boys, even Cameron, who had the struggle,
right,
like letting him in or whatever. No.
The only thing I didn't like with Ava was when she said something about how Elizabeth like holds him back. But then Franco kind of explained through it. She was like, she doesn't support your art, you know.
But that's not true. She doesn't support your crazy. She supports your art.
Oh, what did Ava call her? Like at her failed attempt at becoming an artist or something like that. But Franco kind of like clarified.
Right.
You know, no.
Yeah.
That's not how this is.
She had other things happen. That's why she didn't make it. It's not a lack of talent.
No.
So.
It's just going to be interesting to see what happens there.
I hope they make them fall in love. I do. They have to.
They should.
Yeah. Listen to us.
Yes.
Oh, just like a snippet. I loved Lulu telling Renault how awesome Laura was.
Yes.
That was so cool. She was like, she was the threat. Like, she didn't just go along for the ride. What are you talking about? I was like, yes. Remind everyone. But where's Laura been? Like, why is she in DC forever? What is she doing?
My guess is Jeannie Francis doesn't want to come back to the set right now.
I understand that, but
Okay.
the storyline.
I'm sorry.
No, the storyline is she went to DC, but for what? I feel like they could have developed a backstory there a little bit more.
Right.
There's
like she's doing
something.
a speaking engagement.
Yeah.
A tour, but for what?
I don't know, but something. Anything.
She's visiting Spencer, maybe. They could have easily done that.
They could have. He's not in DC, but yeah, they could have. I don't know. I just feel like she's in DC sounds important, but they didn't add any extra. There's this kind of convention,
right.
Speaking something, blah, blah, blah. They're voting on whatever. I don't know.
I hear you.
She should have had more. But that was nice because you don't usually hear about it. It does always sound like Luke was on the run and Laura just kind of followed him.
Right.
And Lulu was like, no, that's not how that went.
No.
So.
No, because Laura's had adventures of her own.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she fell in love with Kevin.
Right. And Lulu was
after
nice
the will and
Kevin
everything.
Today.
She was.
Or whatever day. Not today. Today's Sunday, but you know what I mean. Yes.
Bringing him food and...
Mm-hmm. That felt weird, but nice. I don't remember her ever feeding him before.
Mm-mm. I don't think she dislikes him, though.
No, I'm sure it's just weird as an adult. I couldn't imagine getting a step-parent at...
But she's also known him most of her life.
Yeah.
Hasn't she?
Yeah, just as Dr. Collins.
No, we know they've been on the canvas together, but have they actually really interacted before that? Like, would they have... Mac and Felicia, yep, because if she and Maxie... So he would have been around.
Right.
Okay.
Whenever he was dating Lucy.
Lucy.
Yep.
Should have been. So
See?
not totally out of her...
Right. Right.
Because it's so funny to listen to them talk sometimes, and they're like, I've never had scenes with so-and-so. And it's like, what are you talking about? And then it's, oh, yeah, when would you have gotten together?
Right. So, yeah, I don't know that they had scenes together, but in a normal world, it would have been, we're going out with so-and-so.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I guess sticking with the hospital and Renault and Elizabeth's financial troubles, they're about to get worse.
Yeah. That's so messed up. And can they make decisions? Again, I don't work in a hospital. I know nothing about it. But can you really just, that's it? You're changed?
I have no idea.
There's no conversation? Because I feel like, especially Epiphany, that was a huge demotion there.
Oh. Administrative?
Yeah. No.
Mm-mm.
She's going to fight that.
And Britt's back?
Mm-hmm. Which I don't really have a problem with.
And she's chief of staff.
I don't have a problem with her as chief of staff. I understand devastating that Monica and Bobby are out.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like Britt's going to mess anything up.
And Miss Obrecht.
Yes.
I want her to come back.
Yes. Whenever they said there's a new head of nursing, I was waiting for her to say that's who it was going to be.
Oh.
Although I don't, that doesn't fit Obrecht, but maybe if that's the only position open, she took it.
I wonder who it'll be.
I don't know.
I liked everyone sassing her, though. Like, Finn, I have a history of substance abuse. Is that going to be a problem?
Right.
But she was like, is it going to affect your work?
Exactly.
You know?
No, she held personal issues with people, like obviously Elizabeth, but I don't think that she's just going to fire people for no reason.
Yes.
So, no, I think it would be good. And then I wonder what's going to happen with her and Julian now that he's technically married to Nell and trying to get a divorce.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he probably shouldn't go cheating on her right now, even though he's a widower.
Right.
He doesn't know it.
Exactly. Just in case she'd happen to be alive, you would not want her to find that out. I was disappointed that they didn't find the envelope. It was sitting right there in Martin's briefcase. You saw it. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what all's in there.
It's just everything that Julian was a part of.
But I want to know if there's something else.
Yeah. Julian had some mad Luke Perry hair going on this week.
It's not a bad thing.
Like the 90s.
Yeah. It's okay.
I was expecting him to be on the cover of like 90210 or something right now.
Jax and Nina going to the jewelry guy. I still don't know what that tells us. I'm so over the storyline, but I don't even get this piece. So we know that Madeline had someone take a necklace and ask for it to be separated.
Right.
Well, you knew that back when you had a necklace that was half of a heart and Madeline told you I had a necklace separated.
Right.
I could take a necklace to the jewelry store tomorrow and ask them to separate it into 2 hearts and then claim that the other piece is to some kid I never told you about. That doesn't mean that they actually exist.
That is true.
Madeline lied about how much stuff.
I'm just confused by, and maybe I don't have fancy enough jewelry.
Right, how you
But-
track down.
Because of a clasp?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, are there different unique clasps that,
Maybe.
why didn't I Google this?
There you go.
Unique jewelry clasps.
But are they still that unique? I mean, maybe even only a handful of jewelers use them, but like a signature? I wouldn't think so.
Right, exactly.
And whoever Madeline hired to have it separated, Nina was like, oh yeah, I know that name. Do you really think they're just going to come clean? Or even if they know, do you really think that that's going to lead you down the right trail? Like, yeah, I handed your baby off to this guy. He said his name was Joe. Like, how are you going to track that down?
Yeah, I'm not really seeing like any signature clasps.
Yeah, I don't think that made any sense. I understand, again, higher end. I'm sure that Tiffany necklaces have something
Well, that's what I was wondering.
that's
But
marked on them, but they didn't even say it was like an initial. I don't know. I just feel like they're stretching it, but I don't even understand why they're stretching it because, again, all you're proving is that Madeline had a necklace separated. We already know that.
nope, Tiffany's uses a basic clasp. I'm sure that it is made out of
It
different.
probably has like a T or something on it.
Sure.
But yeah, they didn't say there was something special.
I thought that he did have like the initials were on it or something like that.
I don't know. He just kept saying clasp.
I'm with you though, because it's so. What are they going to do with it? You know,
I don't know. I feel like they're just grasping at straws here.
I wonder who that person is.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Right.
I guess they had to give them something to do.
I guess. I don't know. Oh, Homecoming's coming up. They're going to do Homecoming.
Yes.
All 4 of them going together. That's weird.
I feel like that's what a lot of kids do now, though, is like go to.
It is what a lot of
groups.
kids do, but I felt like it was just a weird announcement. Like, hey, why don't we do this? Well,
I think Joss is trying to prevent Cam and Trina from going,
yeah,
which is
not nice,
no.
considering they were super supportive of her an Oscar.
Yep.
And I didn't like Cameron saying to Dev,
I was so shocked at that because that came out of nowhere. They
Yeah.
get along. Like, why would you say that?
I don't know. And I don't know where they're going with that either.
It doesn't matter. Like, guess what? A teenage boy does not have to be a hormone-ridden, like,
Exactly.
just chasing after whatever, whoever.
Right.
You know,
But
it's
we already...
maybe he could just be happy with where he is.
Exactly.
And
No, he doesn't need a significant other one way or the other. Where else are we trying to go with this storyline other than making something an issue that's not an issue? Like we've
Right.
talked about this
like,
before.
why do we have to bring sex into everything?
Exactly.
They're kids.
Exactly. And we've talked about this before.
It's cute with their little relationships, but seriously.
Yeah. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. Why does it always have to be a discussion that they have to bring up? Like, leave Dev alone. It had nothing to do with anything. So
Yeah.
even if they're trying to take it in that direction, you're just making an issue out of a non-issue.
Right.
He's not pursuing anyone. It's just fine.
Right.
I was disappointed with that.
I was too. I was glad that they hashed it out. That
Yeah.
Dev totally called him out on and was like, what the heck?
Right.
But
And then took his soda and left.
yep.
Yeah. But it just felt like something that Cameron wouldn't even say. So it makes me
Right.
think they're going to turn it into like a storyline that doesn't need to be a storyline.
Right.
I don't care if Dev shows up at the dance tomorrow with a girl or a guy or by himself. Go to the dance and have a good time.
Right.
And I don't feel like Cameron would say anything except for maybe, oh, I didn't know.
Or
Even if
Cam
they did
could have
show
had
up.
like a totally different conversation. It was totally in the approach.
Right.
It wasn't just, hey, by the way, is there a girl that you're interested in?
Or guy.
You're shot. But,
And just like left it like that.
but
Yeah.
like, let it,
a casual,
you know, because like Dev's a little shy, Hey, is there a girl that you like at the school? Oh, no. Okay. Well, are you? You know,
Exactly.
so
No, the way he said it was just uncalled for.
yes. I do like how they're writing Portia now. I wish she had come in this way.
I liked her with Trina and the fact that she was trying to understand and that she talked to Ava and kind of cleared the air there and everything. I didn't like her conversation with Jordan, which is probably just my personal whatever. I hate the term woman to woman because back whenever I was married and my ex was cheating, one of his friends called me and was like, woman to woman, I just need to let you know. And so I hate that term. So whenever
Ouch.
she was like, woman to woman, and I was like, no. You shouldn't have had the conversation, bring up the past. It was inappropriate. That's what you need to be saying. Sorry, I was reminiscing about hooking up with your husband. I
Right.
shouldn't have said that. Just so you know, I'm not after your man, and I won't say anything like that again.
Right.
Done, over.
And that's respectful.
Exactly.
I will make a mental note of never saying.
Yes. Please don't ever say woman to woman
I will
to me.
really-
Because I might yell at you.
If I haven't yet, I'm probably not going to.
I don't feel like
I don't think I ever have either.
ever used that, except for now in a sarcastic manner to the people who know.
Yeah.
But yeah, she called me up and was like, hi, I'm so-and-so, and just woman to woman, I thought you should know I'm with your husband. And I was like, no, you're talking to me like you're my friend, and you're not my friend. What are you doing?
She knew that you were married
Uh-huh.
before?
Mhm.
Okay. Not just found out and
Nope.
wanted to let you know?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Yep. So, yeah, I don't like that term. But I did like Portia with Trina and the fact that
Mhm.
they were talking it out. And even whenever Epiphany was like, how are you doing? She was like, one day at a time. We're getting through it. She's whatever. So, good job lightening up
And that
a
she
little.
kind of apologized to Ava.
Yes.
She didn't say, I'm sorry, but
No,
she did.
and she asked her to look out for her, so she's coming around to her.
Yes.
Yeah. Gordon for asking what we all want to know, why would Cyrus kill Neil?
Yeah. Oh, and there is on our Facebook page a petition to bring Joe Flanagan back. And it's there's an Instagram account, Jessica with a K, Flanagan, is a fan account for Joe Flanagan, and she wants him back.
I agree, but now he needs a whole new character because you killed him with a body.
Right.
So now I don't know who we're going to make him. I haven't created a new character. And he has to stay far away from Alexis because that would just be too confusing. They could bring Hayden back and put...
I wasn't happy with how they brought her back the last time. I was happy to see her.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that she did not get back together with Finn because I did like her with Finn. But
no, you're right. I liked her with Finn back in the day, but who pops in and is like, oh, hey, by the way, I didn't tell you that we had this kid, blah, blah, blah. I want her back just selfishly because I like the storyline that I think that she could bring. But I would have that same anger of now you're going to pop back in like, sorry that I left, blah, blah, blah. And I know she thought that she left for real reasons, but I can't think of a reason that I would stay away from my kid for this long without some kind of communication.
Right.
What else? Oh, Sam apologizing to Brando. Good job apologizing, but then she was like weird. Like, you need to get better, blah, blah, blah. Why are you being overly attentive?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much on that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was whatever.
Oh, and then I just talked about Cyrus gaslighting Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, that was the definition.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really have anything on that. I still just don't like him. He comes on the screen. I'm like, no, I don't like you. Go away.
Joss used a driver and not Uber.
She did. And then she was offering them up to everybody else.
Yep. Yay, they're following the law.
Is that because of the threats to Sunny, though? Because Cyrus is around?
Yeah.
I think that was more a security reason.
Well, shoot.
And especially because at the last dance, it was supposed to be Uber that took Trina and Cam.
Yep.
And then he was a bad guy.
Yep.
So.
True. Okay.
I don't know that they got better because they're actually better, just storyline-wise. Is that everything until Mike?
I think so.
I did cry at Mike and Jocelyn, if that makes you feel better. That one, definitely.
I'm going to cry talking about it. Like, it's...
Okay, I'm not going to cry talking about it, but it got to me. She played that so well, and he looked so happy in all of those scenes, and it was perfect.
The only thing I didn't like was Sonny said that his whole family was there, and Michael wasn't.
Or Christina.
Well, yeah.
Yes, I had that note, too.
And Christina's been... She's been back since COVID, right? Didn't we just see Christina? I thought we did. Yeah, we did. When did Molly sleep with Brando? Was that before COVID?
I said that really quiet because I'm doubting myself. Yeah, I think that was before COVID, but I thought that we saw her back.
I thought so too.
Oh, when did we see her back? I'm like with you that we saw her, but I can't place why we saw her.
Maybe we just think we saw her.
I don't know. But I feel like they did with Wiley in the crib, if she couldn't come back for some reason because of COVID or anything else that she may be doing, that you would have said, oh, Christina had to go to blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But here's a FaceTime call so that she can say something.
Yes.
I don't think she would just let Mike pass and not make any attempt to say something to him.
Right.
And even Avery, like, that's a age, but I feel like you still would have had her color a special picture.
Did you see
something.
there's pictures up on his wall?
There is. But
and Ava did stop by. And
yes.
Okay, Sunny and Ava are what exes not should be, because sometimes they really yell at each other, but stuff like this.
Right. They come through
You know.
for each other with the really important stuff.
Yeah, even though they absolutely despise each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. Like I said last week, I'm sorry, but it's time for Mike to pass because this has been hanging on for a long time.
I thought it was going to happen on Friday. That's what I thought I saw as a spoiler.
Yes.
Because I saw someone post something like that it made them cry. And I'm like, oh, I haven't watched it yet. And then
all the stuff with
but
Jocelyn.
they went through a homecoming and
her getting married and then pregnant. Oh. I did like the fact that they kept her like skinny pregnant. They weren't making the 17-year-old girl put on a pregnancy suit.
Right.
Thank you.
Like she was just announcing it and she just had a simple bun in the back of her head.
Yeah.
But I love when he was like, you're the same as all my other grandkids.
Yes. So I can't believe you're crying talking about it. You're such a dork. But yeah. No, with with the watch, yes. She said, don't you want to give this to...
Yeah.
Which I thought it was weird that she didn't say Christina, though. She didn't say Christina. She said Avery or Donna. But Christina would have been just as entitled to it as
Avery. Yeah, because she's Sunny's... What the heck are they...
I don't know.
Are they erasing Christina?
They better not be. I don't feel like you can erase a child that's been around forever.
They've done it on shows before.
But you gotta at least...
Family Matters erased Judy. Step by Step erased one of their kids too, I think.
You did an extensive research on erasing.
No, I just remember.
Okay. No, I don't think they're trying to erase her. Maybe it was a graduation present, so Christina had already
have been, yeah.
And so that's where she was going with it. But I felt that it was weird that she didn't mention Christina there. But yeah, she said, don't you want to give
No, but that does make sense. Okay, so we will give them a little grace on...
Yeah, it was a graduation present, and she had already graduated. But anyway, yeah, he said, you're just as much my grandkid as the other grandkids or whatever.
Yes.
That was very sweet. So, no, and maybe it did. I cried.
I'm not ready for it. I mean, I know that it's...
I'm not ready for it because it's so sad, but I am ready for it because I'm so tired of just dragging on.
And I'm so glad Stella came back.
Yes, I love Stella.
I was hoping, probably not the right word, I wish that they had just dedicated the entire episode to his passing.
Yes.
Instead of...
Right. Pushing it back and forth, yeah.
I mean, I needed it, but at the same time,
right.
I'm invested in what's going on with Joss.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to break to Franco kissing Ava. And it's like, no!
Right.
Like, I just want to stay there and I want to watch Joss with Mike. And
I agree. The whole episode should have been everybody stopping in to say bye. And then right at the end, he should have been gone.
But then that feels forced.
But they're saying he's on oxygen now. He's on hospice.
It's gonna be.
This is happening.
Yeah.
Everyone who wants to say goodbye should come say goodbye. So
yeah. Okay.
Let's let everyone say goodbye.
If they put out I don't want to say put out the alert, but yeah, put out the.
Yeah, it's a matter of days, hours, or maybe not even show him like flatlining or whatever. But everyone says it, and then just on Monday open up with, "I'm so sad that Mike passed." Like we don't need to actually see it. Just it happened at some point in time over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird that Christina wasn't there. It was weird that Michael wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was weird that there wasn't some mention of Avery and Donna.
We didn't see Michael and Willow at all this week.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if they're just taking turns. Like if
probably you can probably only have so many people in
at
once, so they're focusing on each storyline. But see, that's where I feel like the Nina and Jack stuff was like pointless because we don't really need to move that storyline along, especially in such an insignificant way, if we're trying to only keep certain actors and actresses in them. I don't know.
Michael better go say bye to Mike. Like, I hope that his discussion with Willow was not his.
Right. Yeah, no, we actually need to say goodbye.
And not for nothing, Brando needs to say goodbye to him too.
Mm-hmm. Good point. I hadn't thought of him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
there's still
a lot to do.
Yeah, like, Brando not doing it makes sense because he's in the hospital right now.
Right.
Christina, we just need an answer where she's at. And the little kids at least should have been okay, I'm going home now, Dad, but Avery said to give you a kiss from her or something like that.
Right.
Like,
and he gave Joss 2 thumbs up.
Yes, that was so cute.
But yeah, I do. I hope that they just dedicate the entire episode to.
Yeah.
Maybe they will.
Maybe. I hope so. Again, I don't mean to be insensitive, but I hope that it's soon. This has been going on for a really long time.
I wonder if they forgot to do the rally and that's why they just like stuck it in there. Like they forgot to have him do the
Maybe.
last burst and they're like, shoot, this is because it is a typical thing.
It
like,
is typical. Like I said last week, I felt like it was too much.
Right. Like that should have been what we came back to COVID from, or came, yeah.
Anyway,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, at this point, he's diminished too much. I still feel like that was unrealistic. But they did it very well. The scenes with Jocelyn, I was impressed
Did
with
not
her
see that
acting,
coming.
and it made me cry. I did cry. So.
I need to stop because I'm not going to keep talking.
All right, do you want to zoom over to reality check? Tell us something exciting that won't make you cry. Reality check.
Something exciting that won't make me cry. I just had a crazy week.
Did you put on Instagram or anywhere that today is your birthday? Because you announced my birthday.
I did not.
Well, you need to do that. Everyone will be
But
wishing
it was
you
your
happy
40th.
birthday a day late, but it's still your birthday. Everyone should be telling you happy birthday.
That's weird.
It's not weird because it's our joint whatever. So if it was weird to put mine up, it's weird to put, or if it's weird to put yours up, it was weird to put mine up.
Okay.
I would do it, but I don't know how to do it.
But it was because it was your 40th. So for my 40th, yes, we will put it up.
No. Happy birthday, Shannon. That's the reality check.
In 2 years.
We're never announcing one of my birthdays again.
No, but I only did it because it was your 40th.
Okay.
I don't think I would have done it if it wasn't.
Okay.
Just make sure I don't do it next year.
Right. And then I'm going to yell at you whenever you. Yeah. Okay. So why was it a weird week?
Oh, holiday Monday. I feel like I did so much, but then did nothing at the same time, if that makes any sense.
I mean, I get it.
Oh, we visited with my father-in-law, well, my in-laws on Monday. My father-in-law had knee surgery end of August, and so we haven't seen him since, and he looks good. Good. I'm boring this week.
You are. You're really boring.
And I've been meaning to talk about this for a couple weeks and forgot to. I got the General Hospital Soap Opera Challenge game. It's a card game.
I can't wait to play that.
54 challenge cards, easy game instructions, exclusive drama die. I haven't even opened it. Okay, this one has been played. It looks. Well, there's no dice.
Is there supposed to be a dice?
Exclusive drama die. Oh, there's the instructions.
Are there just like different questions? Was the dice supposed to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, but instead they used pictures of people or something?
Yeah, each player rolls die. Player who rolls the star symbol goes first. Oh, it's the dice. Tells you which question to ask.
Oh.
Well, that's a bummer. We'll figure it out.
We'll just draw the pictures on a piece of paper and draw it from a hat.
Okay, we can do that.
So I think that we should try to get my family involved on this one.
Okay.
Because last night I was over at my mom's and I was telling her, because, lots of shows aren't running right now, so there's nothing to watch on TV. And so I said to her, if you wanted to get back into General Hospital, now's the time to do it because Robert and Holly are like main stories, or I feel like are going to be a main story, blah, blah, blah. And my mom was like, oh, really? And so then my brother chimed in and he was like, she was trying to tell me that there was people on there that are as old as she is because we turned it on the other day and who was that lady? And my mom was like, Monica was on, and Monica's been on forever. And so I guess he looked it up and like Monica is not obviously as old as my mom is, but has been around forever. Mm-hmm. And so I said again about Robert coming back and Bill instantly was like, oh, like Robert Scorpio, the original one. And I was like, oh, my God,
the only.
See, everyone in my family knows General Hospital stuff, even though they don't know they know General Hospital stuff.
Okay.
Because it was running in the background of our house all the time. So we should make my family get involved. Bill could read the questions. And you, me, Val, and my mom could play.
Okay.
And they will remember some of the older stuff better than we do because they were old.
There we go.
Unless you have other fun people that want to play with. But
no, I like that idea.
I think it's exciting to see what they remember because my mom pretends like she doesn't and then she starts talking and I'm like, what the heck? And Bill said something about General Hospital and he was like, oh, he asked what WSB stood for and I like explained what it was And he was like, oh, yeah, only in Port Charles. And I was like, you shouldn't know that the town is Port Charles. You should just know the show is General Hospital.
Right.
So
He knows.
you know too much.
Well, so the back of the card deck says, challenge yourself and your friends to remember great moments from General Hospital, including the stormy marriage of Alan and Monica and the adventures of Anna, Duke, and Scorpio. I love that they only ever referred to him as his last name and before Mac.
Yeah.
But my big thing is what I'm looking forward to the most when we play this is what answers would have been true at the time of print in 1987 that are no longer.
Yes.
So.
Oh, I can't wait. That'll be fun.
That I'm excited for.
Yeah, I like it. Thanks for buying it.
It's the United States Playing Card Company, but they were made in Hong Kong. So.
Why don't you contact them for another dice? Excuse me, I'm missing a piece to my 1980 whatever game. That's funny.
That is.
Yeah. So my reality, again, isn't anything about, like, me in particular, except for my kids loving to make me look incompetent. They stayed at their dad's an extra day, so they came home Monday, and Megan's like, she just got her ears pierced. Like, that was, like, the big thing for going back to school. She'd asked for it for her birthday back in March, but then COVID, so she just got it done. So she's like, Mom, there's a piece of hair stuck on my earring. And so I look, and I'm like, it's no longer attached to your head, and it's been about the same, like, the right amount of time that you can pop them out. So pop it out, get the hair out, clean it real good, and then put it in. Just little studs, whatever. So she goes upstairs in the bathroom. She's messing with it, whatever. Comes back down in a couple minutes, crying her eyes out. She's like, I think my earring is stuck in my ear. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like it was like gunky and gross or whatever? And so I look, she pulled the stud into her earlobe, and the back of the earring is still, like, sticking out. And I'm like, oh my God, right? So there's, like, blood dripping off her ear, and she's, like, crying, and I'm like, we have to push it back through in order to get it out. There's nothing else to do. As soon as I go to touch her, she's like, no, don't touch me, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up taking her down to the fire station and asking them to help me, and, like, they can't really do it because of their, like, code, whatever,
it's medical,
stuff.
Yeah.
But they can, like, tell me what to do, blah, blah, blah. And so cleaned her ear all off and popped the earring back through and then took it off and whatever. But the whole time she's yelling
How
at
does
them.
that make you look incompetent, though?
Because the whole time she's telling them that we had to come down for their, like, advice or whatever, because she could not trust me to touch her ear. And they even made the joke, like, how long have you been a mom? Like, what's your occupation? And I was like, Mom. And yeah, I've been doing it for a really long time. And everything that had to happen was.
So it sounds like they were trying to back you up.
They totally were, but I just felt stupid. Like, I know what we have to do. I just can't do it right now because my kid won't stop yelling at me to stop touching her, and then it hurts. But how do you even do that? Like,
ow.
Yeah. The earring ball, like, stud, was inside her earlobe.
That's. Ow.
Right?
Ow. Yeah.
But only Megan. Only Megan. Like, seriously.
Well, I'm glad that it got.
Yeah, it's all better. We took it out, cleaned it all off. It's fine. Her ear's not going to, like, fall off or anything. But
good.
Earring. When my sister was younger, she got hair stuck on hers and she was in school, and she just pulled it, and she pulled it completely out. Like, it ripped through her ear, and they had to stitch it back up and stuff. So when she said it was, like, in her ear, I'm like, what do you mean? You ripped it out? And then I looked at it. I'm like, no, you're right. The stud is inside your earlobe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, always like to make me look like I don't know what I'm doing. But all is well. And then this week was Madeline's first cheer game. So
Yay!
She's super excited. And Monday is her first gymnastics class that she is, like, she thinks she's going to be on the Olympic team, like, after the first class. So I'll let you know how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really had nothing. I'm still racking my brain. I can't think of anything. I don't know.
If it wasn't for my crazy kids, I'd have nothing. So
I'll have something next week.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. So meet us back here on Thursday for the Port Charles 411. Not entirely sure what it's going to be yet.
Makes it even more exciting.
Be a good surprise.
So have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to peer54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.
Pay attention. The ferry leaves at 10 a.m. Roads are busy.
Great.
Dad, pack the boot.
Yeah.
Rosie, got your teddy?
Uh-huh.
Honey, how's the car?
Windows clean, car wax
I
carpet.
meant the tyres.
Oh, sorted them at Quick Fit last week.
Brilliant.
Planning the perfect getaway this summer? Make sure your tyres are up for the job. Book today at quickfit.com or your local centre. Quick Fit. Drive away happy every time.